do you want from me, Tariq? Huh? What do you want from me, boy?
Teach me what motherfucking game, Ghost.
You need mommy? It's too late to be scared now, little nigga. You know what you gotta do.
I can't leave you.
Grow the fuck up. Toss that shit.
So, for today's video, I'm gonna be talking about Kanan and Tariq and how Tariq became Kanan's true son. But before I explain about that part, we gotta talk about how Kanan was smarter than Ghost from the start and the beginning of the show. Kanan hired pink sneakers to kill Ghost and his associates. Kanan's plan and manipulations made Ghost kill Roller, a man who was like a brother/son to him. And after when pink sneakers failed to kill Ghost, that's when he sent Dre to Miami to kill her. And when Sean failed to kill Ghost, that's when he killed Sean. Technically, Kanan failed 3 times to kill Ghost until his 4th and final try, and that was Tariq. Both Ghost and Tasha refused to tell Tariq and Raina about their real upbringings about Queens. During Season 2 and Season 3 of Power, where Ghost was in and out of his kid's life, Tariq started to grow frustrated and confused. And things started to change for him when Tariq called Angela a side bitch, and that's when Ghost grabbed him, and that's when he started to realize Ghost chose Angela over the family and him. I was thinking that maybe Tariq thought by Ghost cheating on Tasha, it was cool to have a side chick. Because if you remember when he was asking him that question when it was in the hallway where he had a girl that he liked and then there was another girl that he liked, but then Ghost was just like, well, you should really be honest and upfront. But he wasn't really honest and upfront when he was dealing with Tasha, so it kind of made him a hypocrite.
Who's she?
Tracy.
Trust me, son, last thing you want to be is caught between 2 women. It's no fair to you. More importantly, it's no fair to the women.
Glad you hit me, though. When I met you with Tariq, I just was trying to say, don't fuck him. Not on no jealousy shit, just Tariq can't be trusted and you're not ready for that type of nigga. Okay. Well, you're here now. With me.
But without realizing it, she was more than just a side chick, but the main woman to James St. Patrick. Later on, Kanan returned and found the perfect opportunity to get back at Ghost. Originally, he was gonna kill Tariq. In a weird sense of street justice, he killed his own son, but after hearing Tariq's frustration and about Ghost, that's when he changed his mind. And that's when Kanan figured by using Tariq's anger and frustrations, he will slowly implant the seeds of destruction in Tariq's mind. But first he tells Tariq about the real truth on where his father and mother came from. Second, he taught him how to steal and hustle, and if he gets caught by the police, not to snitch. Kanan was teaching and training Tariq step by step on how to sell and move weight. And after when Jukebox told Kanan to confess everything to Tariq about killing his own son and how he was only being used to get back at Ghost. And the powerful moment in words was when Kanan told Tariq, yeah, I killed him and I'd do it again because he was weak, but not you. And when he had the opportunity, he killed Jukebox to save Tariq. Not only did he kill his own son, but he also killed his own cousin.
I was running game on you.
Now tell him all about Sean.
I killed my own son. And I would do it again if I had to.
And Kanan knew what he was doing by saving Tariq and teaching him and accepting him for who he was. So Tariq ultimately knew Kanan loved him. It would have been different if Ghost had the gun and killed them both, and he would have explained to him why he stayed away from Queens because it was dangerous and wrong. And then the final arc was when Kanan and Tariq was in the car and Tariq asked him about Sean. Kanan still stuck by what he meant, and Tariq knew what he had to do because Sean was Tariq's friend, and Kanan had to go away for Ray Ray and Jukebox's murder. When an anonymous call came in about Kanan killing Ray Ray, and when Kanan was looking for Tariq to vouch for him, that's when he knew Tariq was ready. And as the saying goes, there's no loyalty in the streets. That's when he met his end, right then and there. In Tariq's perspective, Kanan was the father and friend he needed, but a dangerous person he couldn't be around with. Because if there wasn't an investigation, a murder investigation, Tariq may or may not have killed Kanan, because in Tariq's warped mind, Kanan loved and chose him. It's like Tariq's inner demons was suppressed and Kanan just simply unlocked it. But the one thing that Tariq failed to see, that this was all Kanan's last resort plan to get revenge against Ghost. By teaching Tariq the game and influencing his hatred for Ghost, he was the one to have pulled the trigger and killed Ghost. Remember, he saw Kanan's ghost in the last season of Power and had a dream of him in the second season of Power Book 2 Ghost. Because that's the thing. The question was asked in the comment section below when I was reading, and I told my boy, or female, either or, that I was like, okay, I got you, like, because he wanted me to explain further in depth on, like, what was Tariq really going through. And when you think about it, when you have like a parent that actually cheats, first you're confused because you don't know what's going on, because you're a child, you don't know what's going on. And it was seen that way during season 2 and season 3, where Tariq and Raina was both confused, because it was like, when is dad coming home? When is he coming home? And Tasha's just like, listen, I can't explain that to you. He has to explain that to you and stuff. And that's when things started to change, because I believe that Tariq did have love for Ghost. He really did. He did have love for Ghost and stuff, but it was at that very exact moment when he grabbed him up and it was like, what did you say to her and stuff? And then it slowly started to creep on in, because, you know, Ghost kept lying to him for straight lie. He never told him the truth and stuff, nor did he try to explain his actions towards him. He just left it as it is and stuff. Tasha didn't really get the full brunt of it until like later on, when he said, yeah, I cheated, and you have sympathy for Angela because she died. The most savage line in TV history, when he told her that. Tell his wife to have sympathy for the one that he truly loved. I said, that is fucking gold. But, you know, when you look at it in a sense of fashion, it's like, yes, Tariq would have had like some sort of stronger connection, but Kanan basically was the one that gave him that. Because when you think about it, how when Kanan went to jail, Ghost raised Sean. He raised him and stuff. And then it was the complete opposite, where Kanan didn't raise Tariq, but he kind of raised him in the streets, in a sense. Like, he taught him the game and told him, like, oh, you could do this, you could do that and stuff. And the perspective is that Tariq knew what he was doing was his right destiny. It was his destiny to do these things, because, yeah, he was in high school and then eventually he was going to go to college and stuff, but it seems like he was on a path that he didn't know if it was the right path, until Kanan showed him that there was a different option on, you know, you could become this drug dealer and stuff. You're going to become the man that you should be and stuff, rather than a person that you don't want to be. But then he doesn't understand that technically Kanan did two things to him. He did two things to Tariq. Not only did he poison his mind and influenced him to kill his father and stuff. Now, I made a separate video about that, how Ghost put the idea into Tariq's mind on the whole stuff with Breeze, but it was Kanan's influence that actually, you know, got him to do it and stuff, because he saw his hallucination. Like, he saw, you know, Kanan basically saying, all right, nigga, you need to do this, you need to take him out and stuff. So it was, in a sense of things, it was basically Kanan's will and also his frustration and hatred towards Ghost for him lying to him that drove him to kill Ghost and stuff. So, you know, that's how that happened, and to just kind of like push that out there. But I only made this video just to, like, you know, finish clearing up some things, or if anybody wanted to like ask questions or anything, like, okay, what was like the key moments in Power, the original Power, that made Tariq the way it was and stuff, because I know some people were still going on the fact that, yeah, it was Ghost that never told him these things. He kept a lot of secrets, which was true. Ghost didn't tell Tariq nothing about his life, which he should have told him about, because when you think about it, it's like a fake family. it's like some of these movies or TV shows where you have like this perfect family, but you don't know that they used to be serial killers and they used to be murderers. And then you like, but wait a minute, if y'all used to be serial killers and murderers, why haven't y'all told me? And y'all just living in this plexiglass of a life. And you like, a plexiglass life? I don't want to live a plexiglass life. Tell me about the real world. Like, you're shielding me from things that I need to see, and that's what Ghost was doing. But you can understand why Ghost did these things, because he was already doing these things. He was trying to get out of these things. But for Tariq to be put into these situations, and then to see in Power Book 2 Ghost in season 2 of it, he wants out of it. But it's the fact is that Kanan left the seeds of destruction in his mind to not only take out Ghost, but to also inevitably, you know, maybe he also in terms get destroyed by his own decisions and stuff. Because who can you really blame in this? Do you blame well, you can blame them both, but it was more, like I said before, it was Kanan's influence and his will that drove him to kill Ghost. Ghost put the idea, well, a lot of people you could say put the idea in his brain. You could say Tasha, yeah, you could say Tasha, you could say Ghost, and then you could say Kanan and stuff. But it was only Ghost and Kanan that really got him to do the deed to kill his own father and stuff. So it's like Kanan was always a bad influence, but his guidings and his teachings taught him how to do these things and stuff. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and stuff. But I just wanted to make this video. I just wanted to like put that out there and some of these key moments and stuff. And I hope some of y'all quite, you know, got what I was explaining here, or was attempting to explain. But you know, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will catch you all in the next one.